Welcome to Storied Audio. The tires of Cole Walker's Jeep crunched over the gravel as he turned off the mountain road and followed the narrow trail toward his old cabin. Northern Montana rose around him in dark waves of pine, the air sharp enough to sting his lungs. The place hadn't seen life in years, not since before his second deployment, but the moment he stepped out, the cold brushed against his face like an old friend welcoming him home. Here the ghosts were quieter. Here he could almost breathe. He slung his duffel over his shoulder and climbed the porch steps. The wood groaned under his boots but held, stubborn as ever. The key was still tucked inside the rusted lantern by the door. He unlocked the cabin, pushed the door open, and froze. Someone had been here. A cup sat on the table. A blanket lay draped over the couch. The air held the faint warmth of another person's presence. Cole's hand moved instinctively to the pistol at his hip. A soft gasp came from the bedroom. He moved without sound, years of training sliding back into place like a second skin. He kicked the door open. A woman shrieked and scrambled back, gripping a fireplace poker with trembling hands. Her face was pale, her clothes torn and streaked with mud, her eyes wide with the kind of fear that didn't come from being startled, the kind that came from being hunted. "Whoa," Cole said, lowering his weapon. "I'm not here to hurt you." She didn't lower the poker. "Who are you?" "I should ask you that. This is my cabin." She blinked, stunned. I thought it was abandoned. I own it. Name's Cole Walker." He holstered the gun slowly. "Let's try this again. Who are you?" Her voice cracked. "Erin. Erin Monroe." Now that the adrenaline was fading, she shook like she was freezing from the inside out. "You hungry?" he asked. She hesitated, then nodded. "Come out when you're ready. I'll make something hot." 15 minutes later, she sat at the table, spooning soup like it was the first real food she'd had in days. Cole watched her hands tremble around the bowl. "You want to tell me why you're up here, Erin?" She swallowed hard. "My sister. They took her." "Who?" "A man named Victor Brandt. He runs a trafficking ring. He's connected. Cops won't touch him." Her voice wavered. "I found where he kept the girls. I tried to get her out. I barely escaped." Cole leaned forward. "So you're in hiding?" She nodded. "They're looking for me. I had documents, evidence. I think they know." "Where are the documents?" "I dropped the bag near the river bend when they were chasing me." Cole rubbed his jaw. "So they took your sister. And now they're after you. And you have no one." Tears welled in her eyes, but she forced them back. "She's all I've got." Everything in Cole screamed that this was trouble. The kind that didn't end clean. The kind that left scars. But he couldn't walk away. "All right," he said quietly. "You can stay here for now. We'll figure something out." Her eyes widened. "Why are you helping me?" Cole looked out the window at the endless pines. "Because once, someone helped me when I didn't deserve it. I owe that forward." That night he barely slept. He sat by the fire, cleaning his rifle, mapping out possibilities. Brandt's operation wouldn't be small. Men. Safe houses. Layers. He'd seen this kind of rot overseas. In the morning he geared up. "I'm going to find that bag," he told her. "I'll come. You stay here. It's safer." She opened her mouth to argue, then closed it. "Be careful." The trail was rough, but Cole found the river bend. An hour of searching later, he spotted the pack hidden under brush. Inside, clothes and a flash drive. Back at the cabin, he plugged it into his laptop. Photos. Documents. Addresses. Brandt wasn't just trafficking, he was running an empire. "This isn't going to be easy," Cole muttered. Erin hovered behind him. "Can we use it to find my sister?" "Maybe. Some of these are surveillance photos." He pointed. "This one looks like a safe house." Her breath hitched. "Can we go there?" "It's risky." He paused. "But yeah, we'll go." 2 nights later, they watched a rundown farmhouse outside Billings from a hill. Men with guns patrolled the yard. "That's one well-guarded safe house," Erin whispered. "I count 6. Front and back." Cole pointed to a shed. "That might be an entry point." "You think my sister's in there?" "Only one way to know." She grabbed his arm. "Please bring her back." He nodded once and slipped into the darkness. He moved like a shadow. Picked the lock. Slipped into a tunnel. Emerged in a basement. Voices above. "Boss said if the other girl shows, we get rid of her." Cole's jaw tightened. He found a metal door, peered through the slit. 2 girls. One matched the photo, Jenny. He opened the door. They gasped. "Shh. I'm a friend. Erin's safe. I'm getting you out." Footsteps thundered. Cole stepped out, silenced, pistol raised. 2 guards dropped before they could shout. Minutes later he led the girls through the tunnel and back to the truck. Erin ran to meet them, collapsing around her sister in sobs. "We're not safe yet," Cole said. "They'll come looking." They hid at the cabin, but peace didn't last. 2 days later Erin looked out the window and went pale. "Cole." He joined her. 3 SUVs crawled up the trail. "Get the girls downstairs," he said. He circled through the woods as the SUVs stopped and armed men spilled out. Brant stepped out last, tall, cold-eyed, the kind of man who believed he owned the world. Cole waited until they spread out. Then he opened fire. Chaos erupted. Men shouted, firing blindly into the trees. Cole moved like smoke, striking and vanishing, until only Brant remained. Brant grabbed a radio. "Give me a chopper. Now." Cole stepped from the trees. Brant spun, startled. "You've cost me a lot. And you've hurt too many." Brant fired. "Miss." Cole didn't. When Erin and Jenny found him, he stood over Brant's body, breathing hard. "It's over," he said. Erin ran to him, tears streaking her face. "You saved us." He nodded, exhausted. At dawn they stood on the porch, the world washed in gold. "You girls have a future now," Cole said. "New names. A fresh start." "What about you?" Erin asked softly. Cole looked out at the pines. "I think I'll stick around. Might be nice to have a reason to stay." She smiled, not with gratitude but something warmer, deeper. "Then stay." For the first time in years, Cole Walker let himself smile back. Subscribe to the channel for more audio stories.